3 words to describe Peter.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
I'm only picking 3. That's hard.
Funny.
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Genuine.
Wild. Great dancer.
He was the best dancer of our whole friend group.
Outgoing.
Outgoing.
Such a fighter.
Loyal.
Very loyal.
Loyal. Loving.
And opinionated, for sure.
Every memory I have, like growing up in this house where it's such a football house, and my dad played at Carleton and university, and then Peter started playing when he was maybe 7, I think. They started in Tyke, and he just loved it.
It was fun coaching him and being with him and with all his friends, and I loved doing it. And then try just about everything: soccer, lacrosse, football, hockey, baseball, basketball. But his favorite was by far football.
Peter was definitely at times a guy who liked to get a laugh. He was a bit of a goof or a clown at times, but I think he wanted to succeed, and he was there to compete. And as much as he fooled around and stuff, he wanted to win.
I think it was important to have like the team on his back. Football really helped push him away from some of the things he was feeling, and I think football provided the friendships that he needed.
There was like several suicide attempts. Pete was tired by the end, and he fought and tried really hard, but I'd rather him back here with us.
I don't know how many people have to die for people to understand how serious mental health actually is. You hear about it, and you hear on the news about how this person and that person, but you never think that like it'll affect you or it'll affect someone that you know until it does, and it's kind of a slap in the face.
Our jaws just dropped, like Pete, who was to get him to do his homework or write his essays for school or to do anything was sometimes very difficult, but we just laughed, he had taken the initiative himself to go on and do that. That was just a really special way to end like our worst nightmare.
In March, after Peter had passed, we had a private ceremony. But there's so many people that Peter had touched throughout his life that we wanted them to be able to share his name, and we wanted to do something to honor him. And what better way to do it than football?
We made jerseys for him, and I know other teams also had like attire that would like kind of represent him, and that was just really nice to see.
I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, and I had to wear the Chiefs logo, but that was for Peter, 100%. Just playing that game, knowing that he would have loved to be a part of that, and especially having all of his very close friends there. Anyone that he's really ever known was at the tournament.
I think the football tournament was important because it helped raise money, so that was a huge thing for such an important cause that impacted us in a huge way.
I think the number one thing these kind of things do is they remind you that life is not set in stone, and we lost Peter way too early, and we sometimes take it for granted that we're going to live X amount of years. That's not the case.
not playing in the tournament wouldn't have felt right. I know a lot of people came from out of town just to play, just for the weekend. And it was funny, all our friends would talk about how we wanted to play, but then it started to be like, okay, now we need to win because we know that's what he would like. It's like almost scripted, so it didn't really feel real. When I caught it, it was just like first moment, hang out with your friends and like celebrate with them, and then afterwards it started to click in like, oh, he would love to have seen that, and then people started to get emotional. So I saw Baptiste was with his dad like in the middle of the field, just kind of taking in the moment. Jordan hugged me afterwards. He started to get emotional.
You know, bittersweet for me because you know, the guy that I wanted most to be there was Peter, and he wasn't. So. Worse than bittersweet. Sad.
We just want to remember him as much as possible, and just like let everyone remember how much of a light he was in our lives, and despite you know, like the tough times that he had, that just like be able to remember him in positive ways, like playing football.
That's a good question. If there was anything I wanted to know now, how many people like loved him so much.
I'm very sad. I wish that he would have spoken to me. You know, it would have been nice to have that chance to try and help him on that part of his life, as opposed to just pushing him on football.
We'll live out his memory and keep doing everything that he loved and keep listening to all those songs over and over again that he loved. We all miss you a lot.
How much he was so deeply loved by so many people, and he was so special to so many people, and I don't think he realized how many people really loved and cared about him. And I hope that he was looking down that tournament and seeing all these people that came out to support in his name.
I don't think he would have ever expected us to do something like this, so if I could just show him the kind of things that we're doing and people do in his honor and how many people he's touched, even I guarantee there'd be people that he didn't expect he touched and he has, so it's beautiful to see something like that.
I'd want him to know that everybody loved him. As much as he fought to believe that, I want him to know that I miss him every day. But mainly that I love him. I love him. I will love him forever.
There's a million things I'd like to say to Peter, but do I?
I know that he is, wherever he is now, is where he wanted to be. And what gives us a little more relief is that we know that that's what he wanted, was to be with his mom, like for the longest time. I hope that he's happy and free of any pain, and I hope he's dancing.
You know, proud I am, especially of him. I really am.